Welcome, Hoarders. They're going to be playing some more Grand Theft Auto 5. And this Testing Wednesday, yeah, pulled a sneaky on you there, didn't I? Just to clarify, yesterday I did a customization video on this. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go look at that. But usually I do my testing videos on Tuesday for Testing Tuesday, but I had to get the other video out first, and I was running late on videos this week because I had family in town and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get back on track for this week, so I moved Testing Tuesday to Wednesday just for this one episode. But what we're going to be testing today is the Truffade Thrax. The customization on it is fairly decent. There's not a whole lot of stuff that you can do. I couldn't get the vehicle to look exactly like I wanted. It's based on a Bugatti. I can't pronounce it. I'm not even going to attempt. I really can't. Like, the second I saw it, I knew it was a Bugatti. But I didn't even hear them announce anything about a new one. I didn't even know this existed until today, which I'll throw the clip up because I saved it. I was lucky enough to get this on the wheel, and I was like, holy tits. It genuinely surprised me. It's like the third or fourth time that I spun that wheel, and I won the car. Now, here's the thing I'm wondering about the wheel, is if you get the car again, I'm wondering if you can just keep selling it and get like the 2-point-something million out of it. You'd probably only get like 1.8 million if you sold it, but that's still 1.8 million dollars that you got for free. But talking about the car, it's a decently quick car. It feels fast, but it doesn't feel like knock your socks off fast. Like, I feel like I've driven stuff faster than this. I have said that before with vehicles, and they ended up being the fastest. I just realized, taking that turn there, this has massive amounts of grip. What category? Okay, it is a supercar, which I should have expected. Very, very nice car. The only thing that really gets me about it is, like, I noticed this getting the thumbnail, is that you can't tell that the lights are on from a pretty, like you can barely tell that the middle light's lit up. You can't even tell that the far one is lit up until you get to about there. Like, it's really awkward to get a picture of if you want to see the lights, which I know is not going to be many of your guys' concerns. Wow, braking, pretty quick. I did expect this to have a pneumatic wing like you would see on the T20, or I don't really know any other vehicles in this game that have a pneumatic wing, actually. I think it's pretty much just the T20 and maybe one or two other cars. Can't think of any other ones off the top of my head. But other than that, I don't really have much more to say about this, so let's head on over the test track and see what we can get with it. Okay, I do expect this to get a very good time, though, because it's four-wheel drive. One thing I did forget to mention is this car doesn't go really fast in reverse, but it does switch from going from drive to reverse pretty quick. It'll hit 35 in reverse is what I think it got to. That's not massive. That's nothing compared to the Coil Cyclone. So far, out of every vehicle I tested, that's not a thing that I normally test, like the backup speed. But if you have a vehicle and you put it in reverse and it starts going what that Coil Cyclone did, you'll be impressed with it. I believe that almost went 100. I think it went like 90 or 92 in reverse, which is very, very quick to be going backwards. If you just touch the wheel, you're doing a J-turn. This is the second time, though, that I tried this on this track because I cut a corner too much um, and missed one of the markers, and it was a shit show at that point. And I was like, okay. I just messed around for a little bit, and I still got a 238, which is good considering how much time I was sitting around doing nothing. This, I think we're going to get like a 206, something like that. If it gets 206 or better, it's going to be on the first page. It's going to be a quick one, as I have the hiccups, so it sounds weird. I'm holding them back. Okay, it doesn't... See, like, right now, there's certain times that this car doesn't feel like it's going quick. Like, if it's not making noise, it doesn't seem like it's going fast at all. And usually it's like halfway through a turn that it's like, it won't make noise when you floor it again. I noticed that, last time. Like, right here. I floored it, and it sounded like nothing. What'd we get? 204.725. That is a quick time. I will already tell you that. I don't know if it's quicker than all of the other supercars or not, but we'll have to check out. So let's head on over to leaderboard and see where we placed. On the test track, the Truffade Thrax finished in 7th place at 2 minutes 4.725 seconds. A very, very good time from the car. But the one main complaint for me is that the vehicle costs like 2.2 or 2.3 million. I would highly, highly suggest that you just keep spinning the wheel in the casino every day that you can and end up winning the car, because that's going to cost you way less. It's going to cost like 300 grand to max out the car instead of spending the 2.2 or 2.3 mil to buy it and then putting more money into it. Do yourself a favor, save the money, try to win it instead, because I only spun the wheel like 4 times. This is probably the 5th time that I spun it is when I got the car. And I was really surprised that I actually got it. But now that I have it, made it a lot easier to be able to test with and all that stuff. But as far as if you would plan on buying it, the Progen Tyrus is a much better deal. It's cheaper as far as I remember. And it also is faster. So I don't see why you would go for anything other than that. But now let's head on over to the drag track and see what we can get with it over there. Okay. After that last time, that 204, I think we're going to get a really good time on here. Although I don't think it has extremely good acceleration or top speed, it just handles very well. Love those exhausts too. The double 4 barrels. Do wish that the back of it wasn't all blue though. That's okay. 23. So it's probably going to be that time. 23.325 seconds. I need to learn what's a quick time on the drag track. So I really don't know how quick that was or not. So let's head on over to leaderboard and see where we placed. On the drag track, the Truffade Thrax finished in 22nd place at 23.325 seconds. Much, much worse than the track time. I think the thing that really saved this vehicle was its amazing handling and grip. That's like the main thing that I did notice while driving it, is that it's really hard to actually get this vehicle to slip out, like to lose grip. It's just a very, very good car, but the top speed and the acceleration are not the best. That's the main thing dragging this car down from being a great car. I do know this last update with the casino. I don't know if it changed any of my other car times as of the change, because what happened in the change was they changed the way that the vehicles handle when they hit bumps and stuff. It's supposed to make it less bouncy when you hit bumps. I complained about it with a few cars like that one Ferrari. I don't remember what it was called in game, but it had a very, very bad problem with the back end bouncing, but it was also a glitch at the same time where if it bounced, it would make you go faster. I don't know how well it still works, but I'm sure that it's dulled down quite a bit since then. But post in the comments down below of a vehicle you'd like to see me test in the next episode of Testing Tuesday. Make sure it's obviously the in-game name and not the real life version of it. But that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click one of my previous, next, and related videos. And don't forget to check out my other social medias in the description down below.